Ever since the tragedy at Virginia Tech, the Commonwealth has been working to strengthen the mental health system, but we've seen failures since then. Including the tragedy involving Senator Creed Deeds and his son. Tonight, 10 on Your Side exposes another potential hole in the system that led to a Chesapeake woman's death. Stephanie Harris has been investigating what led to it. Stephanie?
Nicole, Tom, 32-year-old Jody Gadshane took her own life, but her parents claim a broken system did nothing to stop it. They say it's not what a magistrate did on February 27th, but what he refused to do.
Jody Gadshane's life began as an answer to a prayer.
I was told at a young age of 21 that I would never be able to have a child. Our daughter was born in September, and we felt that our life was complete at that point.
Her parents described Jody as the perfect child. Her classmates voted her best smile. She graduated college, became a nurse, and then a mom herself.
The most precious gift she left behind was her 4-year-old son that turned 4 a week after we buried our daughter.
Technically, she died by suicide, but her parents argue it was the system that killed her.
I do feel that she would still be here with us today. If that particular day we would have gotten the help we needed.
It was February 27th, a snowy day in Hampton Roads, and Jody was in search of a sled. Her sister was in the car with Jody and got scared. She texted their mom.
Her behavior driving was inappropriate, laughing, the radio blasting, went up over a curb.
Deborah Hall knew her daughter needed help. Jody had just been released from the psychiatric unit of a local hospital 2 days before.
We could tell that she wasn't right when she was released.
So Deborah did what she had done more than a dozen times before. She went to a magistrate seeking a temporary detention order.
I was pleading with him to please have someone check on her.
Chesapeake magistrates had issued TDOs for her in the past, but this magistrate in Virginia Beach refused. Deborah couldn't believe it. Neither can attorney Linda Cupid, a court-appointed ad litem representing the interests of Jody's 4-year-old son.
I don't think that there can be any doubt that legally Virginia Beach, the magistrate didn't do the right thing.
10 on Your Side called the Virginia Beach Magistrate's office. Chief Magistrate Thomas Cahill said he was aware of Gadshane's death, but could not discuss any cases in particular and would not do an on-camera interview. His regional supervisor, Fred Jackson, also refused an on-camera interview. Here's what we do know. According to the law, magistrates, when considering whether to issue an emergency custody order, may consider a doctor's recommendation, if available, past actions of the person, mental health treatment, relevant hearsay, any medical records or affidavits.
She met every criteria that warrants hospitalization.
But Deborah says the magistrate told her he didn't have enough evidence and sent her away.
And then that evening around 7:15, we got a call from a detective saying that she was in intensive care.
10 on Your Side asked to see the magistrate's records. I was shocked to learn they don't keep any. Even though a magistrate is a judicial officer of the court, they're not an office of record.
That probably needs to be changed.
State Senator John Cosgrove of Chesapeake now sits on the joint subcommittee studying mental health services. While he agrees change is needed, he's not sure the magistrate did anything wrong.
We don't want to make it so easy that somebody can just say, all right, that person's mentally ill, you need to have them detained or committed or whatever. That's a very dangerous precedent to set.
Cosgrove vows to take this tragedy before the committee and extends deepest sympathy to the family, who itself is determined to fight for change.
I just hope and pray to God that no family has to go through the heartaches that we've gone through.
And the family filed a formal complaint with the Virginia Supreme Court, which oversees the magistrate system. But the court says that decisions that fall within a magistrate's discretionary authority are not reviewed as part of the magistrate complaint process. Stephanie Harris, 10 on Your Side.
Now, if you or someone you know needs help dealing with a mental illness or navigating the legal system to get help, you can contact the National Alliance on Mental Illness. We have a link to their website on WAVY.com.